that, we're going to do our action multiple exposure edit in our online Photopea. Step one, you're going to start with open from computer, and you're just going to pick the very first one to get started. Once you have the first one open, then we're going to go File, Open, and Place. And you could go and click individual ones and open each one. But if you click on the second one in this case, because we've already opened the first one, and then shift-click the bottom one, that selects them all, and then hit Open, that will stack them all up onto our background image. Sometimes takes a minute. And I'm going to hit yes to that, and we've got them all on here. Now, I noticed a couple of the pictures here didn't really have anything on them. I'm going to just go ahead and delete that just to make it easier. And I'm going to start with this guy right here. And I'm going to add a mask to, well, before I start, I'm going to delete, or hide, not delete, but hide all of the previous ones before. Just makes it easier to see what's going on. So now then I'm going to add a mask. Grab my paintbrush, make the brush a little bit bigger, make sure the brush is 0% hardness. There we go. And paint him out. Now Photopea doesn't have a properties invert like Photoshop, which makes it easy, but you can go up here to image adjustments and you can do invert. Now take note of the keystroke, Control I, but I'm going to go ahead and invert, and that took out everything but him. Then I can come in and choose the next one I want. That one looks a little close there, so I'm going to go with this one here and repeat that process. Add a mask, brush them out, and let's say, there you go, we get them all brushed out. And then remember our keystroke was Control I, and that inverted it. And then pick the next one and the next one. Maybe you want to separate them a little bit more like that. Mask, brush out. Now let's say you take away too much. You're like, oh, I got a little carried away there. Whoa. Remember, just switch to white. You can paint it back in or out until you get it right where you want it. And then Control I. And you can still edit it at this point. You're like, oh, there's still too much there. Again, just switch to black or white, back and forth, and paint in, paint out to get it right where you want it, and continue and continue. And then when you're done, you'll just pick your last image and just leave that last one alone so you have all the background. That is how we edit our action multiple exposure in Photopea.